What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing for Rookie Rallycross in the Beetle Lite Fix Series at Daytona. No idea how this is going to go. Haven't gotten a lot of chance to put in practice laps this week. Just been a busy week. Happens, but need to get started, so we're going to give it a whirl. Looks like it's going to be at least 3 splits here. We got 19 cars registered right now, and I think the Rookie Series splits at 8. Maybe it splits at 10, but at least 2 splits, obviously. We'll probably end up with 3. We'll see if we can get a couple more in here in the last minute or so. Feel okay about my pace. Again, out of practice a little bit. And no rallycross race for me next week at Charlotte because Charlotte's awful, but we're going to give us a whirl, see how we can do, see how we get on. Survival is the key in this series as always, and then, stay out of some of the calamity that comes with these splits sometimes. So we'll see what we can do. Hoping for the best. If you enjoy this content, enjoy Rallycross, anything like that, make sure you drop that like and sub down below. Really appreciate it as always, all the love and support. Been a little bit of a weird week for my recording schedule and posting schedule, just with stuff that's gone on. But we'll get back cranking at full speed, and yeah, hopefully it's good. I got a couple weeks to build up some video backlog, so a couple of vids might be delayed a little bit from when they're recorded, just because I'm going to be gone for about a week in about a month or so. So we'll have to see how that plays out as far as the recording schedule, but I'm hopeful that I'll be able to get enough stuff built up ahead of time to cover those 4 or 5 posting days that I'm not available with no recording, obviously. So yeah, so we're ready to rock and roll. This is my last scheduled start of week number 4, which means we are a third of the way through the season already. Unbelievable. Time always flies. I don't get to spend nearly as much time on iRacing as I did when I was in high school and college, when I was, running multiple races every single day. But still get on here quite a bit, but unfortunately not, or fortunately, depending on how you want to look at it. But not the 3, 4, 5 hours per day type of thing like I had when I was, you know, 16, 17, 18. So regardless, looks like we're up to 25 registrants. We were almost at 40 earlier. I was looking this morning. Elected not to run this morning because I was hungry when I woke up. But they were almost 40 registrants for that. So we'll see what this kind of top split looks like here. We're going to go launch our session and see what we got. We are just over 3,000, not quite the 3,100. I think we're like 3,090 or somewhere in that range. So hopefully we can get a solid run out of this, not have any chaos. I expect a couple of fast guys to be in here. It's a popular car track combo. It's my favorite. I like Daytona. I prefer the short Daytona, but I like long Daytona as well. So just not making mistakes is going to be the key. Not beating myself is always difficult here. So see what kind of split we have. We are the 1 car. Charles Seals is pretty good. He's a 2 car, so see what he's got. This did split, it looks like, 4 times maybe, it looks like. So follow this dude out here. Feel pretty good about our pace. Charles is always very fast, so he'll be in contention. We were a little bit faster, you saw there in that practice, than John, who's the 4 car. I forget what the 3 car is, but we saw him earlier somewhere. This guy is very slow in front of us here, so have to be smart and smooth and careful, patient behind him. Not push too hard, show our cards, I guess. Not that it really matters, but Coop, that's who it was. Charlie gets up in the fence there. So we should be able to contend for a podium here. Hopefully that'll be the goal. I think we can manage that. We'll have to put the laps together. Obviously, Q is going to be very important, and the start here is very difficult, just the way the starting grid is organized to get a good start here and get out ahead. Conserve, that's always tricky, so we'll do our best. Charles is very, very good, the 2 cars, so we'll have to fight with him for sure. See what we can put down for a lap here. If we can get the nose back pointed, there we go. See if we can get a lap in here. Flying lap, that is timed lap. Last one, that don't really count. We spent most of the lap behind the 5 car. There we go. Our slow car exiting the pits here. Compromise us a little bit in the last corner. Not too bad though. .43.1, that's a very good lap. I ran a 3, I believe, in the practice session beforehand, so we'll see what we can do. I don't know what good pace is going to be like, but if I can run a low 43, that should be good enough to have us in contention at least. So we'll see what the 2 and the 3 car can do here as far as pace goes, but we're going to be thereabouts. So avoiding some of the death and calamity is going to be a lot of the key as well. So that's always important in this series. Let's see what the other guys run here for lap times to start. Charlie looks like he ran another flyer, so people are struggling out there, it looks like, whether it be with traffic or whatever. So I expect Charles to be fast. I expect Austin to be fast, although I don't know Austin that well, not off the top of my head at least. But he is a Midwest guy, so that's good. Get out there ready to queue. We are ready. Let's get it. 2 quick queue laps, going to be about a minute and a half total. So I will shut up and focus, and we'll be right back. Felt okay. Decent enough lap. Gotta get through this last corner. Good brake zone here. All right, one more. Too much curb there. I don't think this is going to be a big pickup, if any, though, anyways. So, yeah, would have been around the same. I don't think we cost ourselves any spots there. Charles runs a 42.63, which is very impressive. Austin just a little bit quicker than we are as well, as I thought they may be. Both very good drivers. Again, I know Charles is very good, so we're going to be starting third, it looks like, unless someone puts in a little bit of an unexpected lap, which would be, not unheard of, but we're on the front row. We just got to be careful here. 3 wide in the turn 1, not get ourselves in trouble from a big dive bomb from behind or anything. So wait for everybody else to finish up queue, and we will get rocking. Survival going to be the key. If we can just slot in somewhere in a good spot, again, not beat ourselves, not make mistakes, we'll have a shot to bring home that podium that we need. So good lap by Charles. Feel good about my lap. 43 flats, very competitive. Couldn't have asked for much better. It wasn't the perfect lap. Probably could have run a 9 or an 8, but I don't think I was going to find a 6. So at least I can say we weren't going to win the pole. We didn't lose much there. So we got a little bit of a time gap behind us. Yep, 44 flats for the 2 cars right behind us. So we'll be waiting on the 5 cars. That was that Charlie guy we were behind. Warm up. Keep running laps here. There we go. All right. Did he run a lap or no? Yes, he did. So everybody's run a lap 43.80 for Charlie. So everybody's ready to go. We're going to be starting.
Good luck.
P3.
Have fun. I love you guys.
We are ready to rock and roll. Let's get it. All right, on the grid. Nice quick race. Obviously about 10 laps, going to be 8 minutes or so. See how traffic plays out. Can't take the Joker first time through. We're going to have the shortcut towards turn 1, not get ourselves run over here is key. Let's do it. Oh, we just get slammed for no reason. I'm glad racecraft and respect is dead. Good lord. More people running all over the place, flipping, dying. That's cool. All right. I see him flipping ahead here. Y'all are awful. Good lord. So we're going to get second place out of this here because everybody died. Unfortunately, we picked up the 2X in turn 1, but the whole field died. Literally every single car other than Charles died. So we'll have to go back and watch the first half of this lap. And everybody died, rolled, and I think literally every single other car other than me rolled, and obviously Charles ahead. Crazy race. Hopefully our damage isn't too bad. We can survive this. I don't know exactly how bad our right front damage is, but hopefully we're okay. These cars are pretty much made of paper, so Austin gonna take his Joker. We'll just save ours since we have track position. Never know what kind of weird stuff can happen in traffic. Charles is well in control and he's got plenty of pace. I guess in theory that kind of worked out for us to get knocked out of the way immediately there, so we could just kind of survive and miss all the chaos that we'll have to go back and unpack. But just in cruise control now because we're not going anywhere, so keep our Joker in our pocket in case there's a track blockage or something weird, but he's done the same ahead, so no pressure. Definitely feel a little bit of right front damage, just hopping just a little bit. Heavy brake zones on the pavement. Hopefully the suspension's not bad and we're okay. Lap time feels okay, so part of the deal, it happens. Charles is going to catch Juan ahead, though, it looks like at some point here, so. Not a very exciting video, that's going to be for sure, but I guess we'll get an okay result. Problem is these races are so short that with a 2X like that we might lose a little bit of SR, but not the end of the world at all. We're way up at 499. We have had some really good luck, some clean races, so let's not touch the grass and spin ourselves out there for no reason, Justin. That would be pretty dumb. Roughly the same pace as Charles. Again, I think he's a little bit better, so we probably didn't lose out there unless he ended up getting crashed at some point. But he's a very good driver, very fast. We've seen him in this series plenty before, so no, he's a worthy competitor. And if I couldn't win, obviously glad someone that's fast and deserves it wins, other than just being a total cluster of a race. So. A little bit sloppy through there for me. That was not the line. Charles may have had a little bit of an issue there. He lost about a second of time somewhere. He's going to catch Juan. We'll see if that gets a little bit feisty or not. Halfway, cross flags. We are indeed in the podium position. Thank you, Mr. Crew Chief Spotter guy, whatever. So yeah, shouldn't be any real drama here. Plenty of spacing for all the front cars. Nobody really having to press too hard here. But never know, people could have other issues, so. Only takes one little mistake in this car, pick up some damage, spin, whatever, and you're in trouble. So always gotta stay persistent, stay as sharp. So 43.3 for the leader. That's about what we're at. There's a 6 that time, but the previous lap just about matched it. So looks like they tangled a little bit there, but Charles was able to get through Juan without too much issue. And obviously has the gaps, so. Clean track in front of him, not going to be a problem. We'll probably catch Juan right at the end if we do, which won't be a problem. We have our Joker left, he does not, so we don't have to worry about that at all. A little bit hot off in there. Still doing okay. I think I'm the only one with a Joker left other than Charles. So. I do love this series. I love Rallycross. It's not really my perfect thing. I'm not that good at it, but I do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun, short races, exciting races. It's more the lack of respect and the aggression with the car not being able to handle it, just with the damage model, that ruins it, not the racing. The racing's plenty of fun, whether you're running well or poorly. Such a fun car driving around here. It's pretty awesome at these two Daytona tracks, but it's definitely an interesting combo. Interesting series. I'm glad that it's been participated and hasn't died off here. The Beetle Lite has kind of rejuvenated the lower divisions, so I have no idea what this guy's doing here. Thank you. Nice of Juan to last go there. Again, we're not in any real hurry, so that wasn't a problem. Appreciate the respect. Charles takes his Joker, it looks like, coming to the white flag. Well, he's got the clear track. Alright, gotta remember to take our Joker here. Final lap. Great win as always, Charles. Good race. Alright. Nice and smooth in here. Perfect exit. Let's go. Alright. Solid P2. Happy with that. Couldn't really have asked for much more. Unfortunate that we had so much calamity at the start. I think we probably deserve third if it just goes normally, if we don't get booed out. But we'll have to go back and watch what in the heck happened there, because it was definitely entertaining to some extent, so we'll have to break that down. But it's a lack of respect. I mean, literally every car crashed, other than, I guess, Charles and myself, technically. So it's kind of sad that we can't even get around to complete the first lap before we're dying. So it is what it is. I guess that's part of racing. So big celebratory slide in the fence there for car number 2. Wraps it up. We are all done. P2 it is. Let's go watch what in the heck happened there. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Literally one guy didn't die and have a 2x. So see what happened on the start here. Got a pretty good start. Charles had a great start. 4-car got put us 3 wide here. We were pretty much clear of those guys and just got sailed into. Looks like, I couldn't tell exactly, the 5-car there just kind of went in flat. Very deep, but not excessively deep. I don't think. He's just on such a tight line that you can't make this corner. Like, in my opinion, I'm staying way out here. We're nice and safe, and we just get driven through. And I see it coming here, and it's just too late. And it's net code, but I'm gonna put down the 5-car for just being in there really, really deep from row 2. You weren't going anywhere, but then, what the heck happened to everybody else here as we get that going? Because yeah, it's like second on back here that is involved in this. Watch it from Juan's point of view, because every other car involved in this. Those two get to battling. They go flipping over the thing. These two get into it because this car runs over the rumble strips, and unfortunately Juan gets caught up in it. They get door in there, and I just guessed right. I guessed that this guy was going to bounce off here, and I just happened to guess correctly and go over to that side. But let's see what happened to these guys here. So, I mean, Austin has done the same thing. He's gone straight over this hump. Charlie has missed this jump, it looks like, here. So they're both out of shape. Austin's going to end up bouncing over to the right. It looks like John and Charlie are going to come together here and make contact up over the top. That actually flips John, and that's the car I end up missing, the most here. Austin spins around, slides, literally gets catapulted over by a flipping 4-car. And then there's poor me just coming over the jump and seeing this. We got multiple cars upside down flipping around the track. I know they're all going to clear out, but I still see the, freaking 4-car here flipping down the track. I wasn't sure how far he was going to flip over there. He must have done 8 or 10 flips and ended up on his side and gotten beached and had to tow. So just an unfortunate thing. They all kind of rejoined together to get back going. then we had a boring race from that point. So Mr. Seals got away and was hanging out the front by himself. So obviously a well-earned, well-deserved win for car number 2. Started from the pole, made a great start, got away, let us all trip over ourselves. So see what the results look like here. We're probably going to gain a little bit of ironing. We do lose a little bit of SR again, whatever. We can gain that back easy. We do gain 23 ironing though, which is a big boost. So happy with that. Up over 3,100 now. We did get that little chunk that we needed. Charles almost gets up to 2,300 and then 2K and some change for Austin. So good field, good race. That was a lot of fun. Not a perfect race. Obviously, it was pretty messy, but a pretty good SOF. The rest of the field right at 1,500 or so, give or take, So 1964 SOF is good. Ran a pretty good lap, 43.2. I was happy with it. 43 flat. I was happy with that in the Q lap, but just we're a little bit down on where Charles is at. So good win to him though, so we'll take that. That's gonna be it for me. So make sure you drop that like and a sub down below. Don't want to miss any action from iRacing, DSP Hoppers 2, NASCAR Dirt, Daytona, Camaro content, anything else I may post. And we'll be on to week 5 in the next video. So that's gonna be it. Till next time, as always. Bye bye.